Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with another movie reaction. Today we are watching Raya and the Last Dragon. I have an appropriate shirt for that, and I've been so hyped for this for so long, even though I know next to nothing about it. It's just, I don't know how often I've seen Southeast Asian culture represented in a mainstream movie, and while I'm not Southeast Asian myself, it's always very heartwarming to see representations for communities that lack it and need it. And I mean, that's part of why I loved Moana so much, though that was very powerful in many other ways as well. I know the complaint against that movie was that it kind of mishmashed all Polynesian cultures together, but I also know that many people in that community also greatly appreciated it. So there's good and bad there. Representation is also a big part of why I loved Black Panther so much. It's actually one of my favorite films of all time. Heart still hurts for Chadwick Boseman. But yeah, with this film, Raya and the Last Dragon, obviously those in this film couldn't possibly have known this while they were planning and recording for this film, but it's coming out at a time when the Asian community is being targeted with hate speech and violence. And I know this film is about Southeast Asians technically, but they've been victimized as well because of it. And while I don't think a movie is going to change the minds of any would-be attackers out there, I'm hoping it helps us celebrate these actors and actresses and the culture of Southeast Asia as well. And I have heard that there aren't many Southeast Asian actors in this, which is a little disappointing, but I know the lead, Kelly Marie Tran, is at least. Anyway, hopefully you're as excited as I am. This video is brought to you by today's sponsor. Just kidding, I don't have any sponsors. But thank you to everyone on Patreon for your support. I would have had to quit YouTube a long time ago without you. If you want to support the channel and watch the early and full reactions, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, and let's get started. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Give me some shell.
Oh.
I gotcha.
Aww. It's so cute. It's so cute.
Boop.
Boop.
Like I said, not
Boop.
1 foot on the inner circle.
Oh.
Raya, you are now a guardian of the Dragon Gem.
And then she broke the world.
A nation protected by angry assassins and their even angrier cats.
Cats. Oh my god.
Okay.
Tuk Tuk is so cute.
Shrimp paste from tail, lemongrass from talon, bamboo shoots from spine, chilies from fang, and palm
He's
sugar
trying to
from
mediate.
heart.
We'll poison them?
We're not going to poison them. I believe that we can be Kumandra again. But someone has to take the first step.
Sometimes
Trust me.
the person taking the first step gets stabbed in the back.
Things look a little tense, Bob.
Don't worry. I'm gonna open with a joke.
Oh, oh god.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
There was half a smile. Oh, she's... Oh.
Is that Sisu? I might be a little bit of a dragon nerd. Have you eaten yet?
That little interaction is
Okay,
making me
next
emotional already.
Hand
Oh.
to hand or swords?
Aww.
Here.
Maybe there's hope.
Come with me, Dupla. I want to show you something.
Methinks this is not a great idea. Not because I don't trust this girl, but
I see why
someone could
Dad
follow
guards you
them.
so closely.
Many things could happen.
Thank you, Dupla. You've been very helpful.
Oh, come on. I didn't think she would...
In a
Oh,
different
man.
world, maybe we could have been friends.
Whoa. Oh!
We can come together
No one's
and build a
listening right
better
now.
world. It's not too late. I still
Is he gonna
believe
die right now?
we can be
He's gonna die right
Kumandra.
now. He's gonna die right now. Oh! Oh! Ah, at least he didn't die. It cracked? Oh, it was keeping the Droon away. Oh, that's not gonna work. And your stone.
Don't give up on them.
Ah. Six years later. Tuk Tuk got so big in 6 years? Uh-huh. Oh my god. Oh.
You're getting a little too big for this, bud. I've searched every river to find you. Now I'm here at the very last one.
She's traveled to the end of every river.
Amba? Prani?
Is that
Here?
is that freaking Aquafina?
Who said that?
Oh.
Hello?
What the heck?
You broke the gem!
But I still have a big chunk of it, though.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? If you lost a puppy and I said, well, we still have a big chunk of it, would that make you feel better?
No.
I'm not like the best dragon.
Oh, no.
You know? Have you ever done like a group project, but there's like that one kid who didn't pitch in as much, but
Oh
still
my
ended up
God.
in the same grade? This is my little sister Amba's magic.
If we can get all the other gem pieces, you
I can reassemble it and boom the Droon away. Oh no.
What is it?
I forgot to bring a gift for the tail chief.
I'm sorry, a gift?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just shape changed.
Stealing dragon gem pieces, are we? Why?
What can I say? Bling
Stealing.
is my thing.
Oh. What's going on?
Toy, that's a lot of jade. Half now, half when we arrive in Talon. Today's special is to go.
Oh boy. And pushing off. Oh boy. Oh. Whoa. Namari accused Raya of stealing gem pieces? They all took it from her in the first place. They have the gall to still do this. Talon.
Who's baby? What?
Oh, the
Really? A con baby?
con baby. Oh no. Wow. Nicely done.
Thanks. So it's not. Where's your family? Oh,
Ah.
right. How would you like to earn some honest loot?
Wow. Well done.
Where is Shanghai?
He's right over there.
What?
You're going to tell me where I can find those other dragon gem pieces.
Well, the world's broken. You can't trust anyone.
Or maybe the world's broken because you don't trust him.
Sisu!
Whoa.
Hey, my kanji! Don't go anywhere.
Is that a
I'll
gift?
be right back.
And if you want to get someone's trust, you have to give a little trust first.
Sisu, don't.
Oh.
Who said anything about gems? We have no interest in gems. Okay, yeah, I can see how that makes me look like a liar.
Actually, it was the lying that makes you look like a liar.
Where has the time gone? It's been so long.
This guy's weird.
He seems lonely.
Look at your face.
Oh.
I am sincerely asking you. Will you help us? Yeah, I knew you couldn't handle rolling solo. You're nothing
Ooh.
without your
Ooh.
band.
Ooh.
Stand down. This shouldn't take long.
Goading her. Ooh. Oh wow, that was a really great moment there.
When were you gonna tell us she was Sisu? Well, technically, you always knew she was Sisu. Seriously? Let me help you.
The baby too.
I too wish to join this fellowship of Droon, but kickery.
What? It's almost as good as flying. It's essentially flying.
And offer her something nice and go, hey, want to help us save the world? Because all it takes is one gem piece. Best friends forever.
Their
Yeah.
faces.
I think I'd rather go with Boone's plan.
I don't know why they chose me. When they put their faith in me, it empowered me beyond anything I could imagine. The same can happen with Namari.
How could I possibly trust her?
It may feel impossible, but sometimes you just have to take the first step.
We'll go with your plan.
What? My plan? You gonna go with my plan?
Why are you so surprised now?
Right.
Time to bring everyone back.
I don't have any other choice.
Hey, I got this.
With so much confidence.
You just want a better world, like we all do.
Oh, shoot.
No! All these people are chewing food if we don't get them out. Come on, trust me. It's gonna be okay.
Because I am here. What are we fighting for?
You didn't trust her. That's why we're here. You're as much to blame for Sisu's death as I am.
Hurry, we're running out of time.
Oh, yeah, look at your friends.
Tuk Tuk!
Oh, no, no, no.
What are you waiting for? Go!
A little later than ideal, but we gotta come together.
We have to come together.
For what she's done?
We'll never trust her. Then let me take the first step.
Wow. You did it. Now it's just the part where people think all hope is gone, but you did it. Yeah, this big goofy thing. Is it an armadillo pill bug or something? All the dragons. Oh. Aww.
Good to breathe in you.
He's got some stories to tell. Mama. Aw.
Welcome to Kumandra.
It's not just me, right? This is emotional as heck. Wow. That was spectacular. Alright, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Wait, did that say Alan Tudyk is freaking Tuk Tuk? Of course he's Tuk Tuk. Of course he is. See, there's something in India. They're like taxis, I guess, are called tuk-tuks, but I think it's tuk-tuk. It's pronounced tuk-tuk. The character is pronounced tuk-tuk. But Alan Tudyk is freaking tuk-tuk. Oh my god, that's hilarious. He had no lines. He was just making noises. Oh my god. What a beautiful movie. You saw, I was bawling at the end there. I couldn't stop. I love the message of this film. Even though I can't advocate following it all the time, take that first step and trust someone will do the right thing. It's certainly aspirational, but like how many times does someone need to show you who they are before you give up on them? And I've given up on people for far less than backstabbing me or destroying the world, I'll tell you that much. But there are extenuating circumstances, of course, in the case of Namari. She was doing what she thought was best for her people, and it's true that if everybody looks out only for their own, there's a limit to how much the world can get better. So the bigger our groups, the more people we bring into our clans, the more accepting we are of people around us, the stronger we become as a society. I can get on board for that kind of message. And it really is a judgment call we all have to make. Like, you have to make the right choice about who to trust. Sisu saw something in Namari, her fangirlness for dragons, maybe. But I guess the lesson isn't to trust blindly, but to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Trust, but protect yourself. Raya trusted Namari with too much early on, and it cost her. And we see Raya be so reluctant to trust anyone else for the rest of the movie until she slowly grows. First it was Boone, the Khan baby, Tong. She wouldn't eat Boone's food, and okay, with the Khan baby, technically she did try to con her, so that's a little understandable. But yeah, Raya couldn't have brought the world back without all of them, without Namari either. And in a way, Namari's character is kind of sad because her mother came up with the idea to use her daughter to infiltrate what was supposed to be a peaceful meeting. She taught her how to manipulate people. Namari was taught to cozy up to Raya and manipulate her into giving up the location of the gem. I mean, that is something else. And I actually thought that Namari wasn't going to be in on the stealing of the gem because I thought they were gonna set up a friendship helping to save Kumandra in the future, and I didn't think they could overcome her betraying Raya like that. So I thought, oh, like somebody else is gonna follow Raya and Namari, and things will fall apart because of that. But I actually underestimated this film because the betrayal cuts so much deeper because it's Namari, especially when she betrays them a second time. But because of that, the reconciliation process is so much sweeter and so much more emotional. So well freaking done. I didn't see that coming. And yeah, I guess I'd like to modify what my thesis is just one last time regarding the movie's theme. I guess the movie's not saying to trust everybody blindly because it clearly bites them in the butt in more than one occasion. It's that for things to get better, you have to find people to trust. You have to find people to put your faith in. You may risk getting hurt and being betrayed, but true happiness, true strength, true community is not possible unless you let down your guard and let people in. There we go. That's something I can get on board completely with. And I guess if you show someone you care when you appeal to their good side, there's a possibility you can get through to them. Not a guarantee, but a possibility. And yeah, I've done things that were clearly stupid in the past and decided to trust somebody for really no good reason. Actually, the most recent thing I remember was my first memory of 2020, not 2021, 2020, was on New Year's Day. Someone on the street didn't have money, or he said he didn't have money for his heart medication. And before he even finished explaining the situation, I already knew he could have easily been trying to scam me, but I gave him the money anyway. And I think about that all the time. Like, was I stupid or did I do something good? And it's been in the back of my head for so long. And actually, this film made me feel a little better because maybe those two things aren't mutually exclusive. It can be stupid and it could be something good at the same time. So yeah, I appreciate the movie for that by itself. And I guess another lesson is that greed and only looking out for yourself will slowly destroy the world, because Namari wanted to work with Sisu when she found out she was alive, to revive the world, but her mother convinced her otherwise. Her mother wanted to leave everyone stone or dead to guarantee that their own would survive. As far as I'm concerned, the risk to their own nation was tiny, but that's the way it is sometimes when you treat people as other. You minimize, you prioritize your own people so much that you prioritize their safety over the lives, the guaranteed death of all the others. And yeah, the more people join together and fight for a common cause, a good cause, the better the world is. And I think that last fight scene really crystallized that point because the world was falling apart, Namari's own people turning into stone, and yet they had to have that final battle. And I understand the grief, the loss. Namari saw her mother turn to stone. Sisu just died because of Raya and Namari, and there was so much rage. But then all the other members of Team Dragon were trying to help everybody else evacuate. And when people look out for each other, it can touch the hearts of the people around them. It helped Raya snap out of it and come to help. It helped Namari come to help out. It's just such a beautiful movie. God, there's so many great messages here. And there was one thing I had like a slight complaint about. I didn't see the whole cast list in the credits, but for the main characters, there were only 2 Southeast Asian actors, and one of them was the Khan baby who couldn't even talk. So it definitely felt like that was a bit of an oversight. The rest of the roles went to East Asian actors, so it seemed like they tried, but somehow like didn't know how to try. For those of you who think like, oh, who cares? They should just hire the best people for the job. That's the thing though, because with most of the movies out there, they don't hire the best person for the job because a lot of the time, actors of color don't even get a chance to play those roles. So how can we unequivocally say that the best people got the jobs when so many people didn't even get a chance to audition for them? So when underrepresented people have a shot to represent themselves, something they're uniquely capable of doing, it's kind of a shame that they don't get to do that. So I don't tend to blame the actors and actresses too much, especially if they're small name actors who need the work and the exposure. But for voice acting, at least, like the Emma Stone as an Asian woman and Scarlett Johansson as a Japanese Ghost in the Shell, whatever. That's a little egregious, but yeah, a movie can still be good despite representation, like casting choices. But it's a little extra attention to detail that goes a really, really long way. Anyway, I loved all the characters, all brought together by pain. Sometimes the world has to fall apart even more to bring it back together. I think that's something I walked away feeling. We had the Khan baby. That was hilarious. Khan baby. Captain Boone was so high energy and just moving fast. A lot of fun to watch. Tong is actually a lovable big giant guy, and he's played by Benedict Wong, the guy who plays Wong in the MCU. And I think I noticed something that might be an MCU Easter egg. He says, like, where has the time gone? It's been so long. Given the fact that he was connected to the Time Stone, and also the fact that he disappeared for many years in Infinity War and Endgame, I would say that's maybe it's a reach. But their goal in this movie is also to bring people back who have been lost. This time from stone and not from dust. So, it's a little thin, but hey, I'm reaching here, but hey. But yeah, the idea that human emotions and actions can affect the spirits around us and create consequences. I've seen this kind of thing before from another work of fiction that draws from Asian culture, Avatar and the Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. The spirits would change greatly depending on human activity. So I have to imagine they draw on similar stories and lore, of course, but I don't know anything specific. We had Tuk Tuk, so freaking adorable. I cannot with these animal companions. They're really, really cute. And I really wonder what animal has the biggest growth percentage wise in like the real animal kingdom. Because Tuk Tuk was like tiny and then the size, oh my god, so big. I think kangaroos might be in the running for biggest amount of growth because their babies get born really early but then put in the pouch. They're like tiny, tiny. But I have to imagine it's probably something in the sea. But who knows, right? Anyway, I really love Raya's character as well. I love the idea of a warrior princess. I think in the past we've had like Mulan and that's it regarding like warrior princess. Merida was skilled with a bow, but like she didn't go out fighting battles. So I don't know that she's like technically a warrior. And Mulan technically isn't part of a royal family, and we followed her through the process of her learning to fight. Whereas with Raya, she is a princess, and her aptitude for fighting is one of the first things we learn about her. Even in the flashback 6 years ago, before the current movie takes place, like she's kicking absolute butt. So yeah, with Mulan and Merida, they went against societal expectations to be who they were meant to be. But seeing Raya in this situation where she's supposed, like she's doing what she wants to do, and she's supported in that role, and it's what she's supported to do. Like her father believes in her. I think as a society, we're so contained by expectations of what we can and can't be based on all sorts of things that are not in our control. So the fact that she can be a princess who also kicks butt, I hope that opens the I hope the film opens up the public consciousness of what it means to be a princess and what it means to be a woman. And yeah, loved the whip sword. I've seen a few whip swords throughout just watching different things and playing different things, but my reaction every time is the same. Like, oh, that's so dang cool. I think in Byleth in Fire Emblem Three Houses, there was a guy in Rurouni Kenshin who had a different type of whip sword, but it was also very cool. And so the first time, every time it's used in this movie, I was just like, oh, this is so cool. As for the food in this movie, we had kanji. That was that was fun to witness the hot sauce, and we had the soup Raya's father was making, and that was a really good metaphor for being stronger when coming together with all the parts of Kumandra, all the different ingredients from all the different areas coming together to make the soup better. And I was hoping to see a lot more of the food because Southeast Asian cuisine is like some of my absolute favorite. I love me a good chakadiao, Malaysian curry, beef rendang. I'm making myself hungry just thinking about it. Feed me, guys. But yeah, the best part of the movie for sure has to be Raya's emotional journey and how she learns how to trust. It's such a great character arc, and they pulled that off in an hour and 30 minutes. Really impressed with that. Uh, yeah, I was crying nonstop at the end. Just absolutely fantastic film. For the sheer amount of emotions it elicited, for the sheer amount of tears that were shed, I have to give it a 10. I choked up several times through the movie, but that finish when Raya takes the first step and trusts Namari, wow, that was incredible. And then her turn, like willingly turning to stone and putting her trust completely in Namari. And then when Raya goes back to her father and brings everyone with her, having realized his dream, there was nothing that could have stopped the tears from coming, no matter what I did. The music was well done. The fight choreography was well done. Tuk Tuk was so cute. Con Baby was cute too. Okay. But yeah, I was editing this and just like crying every pass through the ending. So really, really love this film. I'm sure I'm going to watch it many times within the next few months. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, really helps with the channel. And if you want to see the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. I'll include it in the comments too. All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye, friends.